Are the Ponies. That's Joe Hoheisel, who's gonna have the touchdown. Trying to find their way onto the board here, and they do just that.
Finds St. Martin all alone. Oh, and she's gonna bury that one, ladies and gentlemen.
Ethan Devin rolls it into the net, and a big ball by Ramsey Oroakondo here as we enter the 5th minute.
A steal by Hildy, and he'll go up and lay it in. Relief when you don't see go in the back of the net. Here's a chance right in front of the net. They score. Quick pass forward, and right there to finish off the attack, Aiden Anderson.
That's the thing is when you bring those three guys up the trap, someone's going to be open down low.
Oh, and there's a good goal. I believe that's number 2.
That is Austin Williams.
Austin Williams. Hello everybody and welcome here to Stillwater Area High School. I'm Pete Winslow. Along with me is Don Ackerman. We are back here on Valley Access Channels for some girls basketball here on this Tuesday evening. Stillwater Ponies take on the visiting Eastridge Raptors. And Don, I'm excited about this game. This is best on best here. But we'll
Top 2 in the conference.
We'll get more into that here as we get to the starting lineups here.
Oh, there we are.
40, Amelia Ecker.
Hello from the corner. We're watching the warm-ups being announced.
Now for the Ponies, starting lineup. Number 3, Lee Buckhalton. Number 4, Franny DeLeon. Number 5,
Ani Pepper.
Ani Pepper. 14, Addie Bergstad. Number 33, Lucci DeLeon for Coach Tim Pepper. Like we said, Don, best on best today. I'm excited for this one.
Should be a good game. We should see a score in the high 50s if they hit their average.
So coming into this one, Stillwater's 19-5, Don, and their last game was a 67-27 win at Irondale in a game where number 3, Lee Buckhalton, led in that game with a season high for her 25. And, of course, Ani Pepper had 22. And they're currently on a 6-game win streak, so the Ponies have been absolutely one of the best teams around in the conference this season, but not to be rivaled by Eastridge, who's 17-7. Their last game was a 67-29 win over Irondale.
Yeah, and earlier this year, they had an 8-game winning streak throughout January.
Yeah, again, hard to beat here as we're ready for tip-off. Ecker versus Buckhalton.
Stillwater wins the tap.
Brandy DeLeon playing point for the Ponies. Get the screen. Pepper now driving to her right. She's going to take on the contact, and we'll see that a lot, Don. She's not afraid to get in there and drive to the hoop.
No, not at all.
0-2 now with it. Shot for three, and that's good. That's Taylor Clower. Taylor Clower averages 9 a game for these Raptors. Now Pepper with it. Lucci DeLeon spins it back out. Buck Alton driving, can't get that to go. Raptors going the other way.
Setting up quick, trying to set up the post. Ball's coming our way.
Yeah, that was a backdoor pass there from Ecker, just off the mark a little bit, looking for Clower. But Ecker, you can see, big frame on her. They're going to use her in the post quite a bit, Don.
Good idea.
Franny DeLeon defended by Jado 2.
Oh, that was supposed to be a handoff to DeLeon, but the pick interrupted it.
Not sure if Lainey Holmes got a hand in there, but she came away with the steal nonetheless. Clower now with it. Shot for three, left it short, maybe got a hand on it. That was Vienna Murray's shot that was left short. And she's one of the leading scorers on this Eastridge team. We're going to see a lot of number 22 in white. Buck Halton driving.
Oh, nice. Good spin move, but a little short. Defense is pretty tight, so finding an open space is pretty valuable here.
Turnaround shot there by Ecker, doesn't fall.
Looks like Ecker has room to move, a little bit of height on her defender there. See if that matchup continues.
Ball in the corner now, Lucci DeLeon. Has some space, she's just wheeling around, looking for an opening.
She's not looking up, so I think they don't think she's gonna shoot.
Again, Ecker in that defensive paint area. Long arms, tall frame, Pepper.
Oh, nice.
Hesitation. And that ball is going to go out of bounds off of Stillwater.
Yeah, I think Pepper actually got a hand on it, but couldn't corral it, so it dribbles out the corner to the side of the Raptor bench. Here you get a look at the drive and the attempt to score.
That was a good hesitation move there by Pepper.
Really was, but, you know, unfortunately 22's coming at you. That's not going to be easy to get around. Murray has some height.
That ball almost taken from 0-2.
Oh, no one can see. No one can see Lanny Holmes under the hoop.
Clower for three. No good. Gets her own rebound, though. Murray from the corner. Don't want to leave her open. But that one drops to Lucci DeLeon. Now Franny DeLeon on a fast break.
Oh.
Just missed the open layup. Might have felt the pressure from behind there, Don.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe rushed it a little bit. I thought it would be fun to watch the 0-to-Leon happen.
Well, I'm sure we'll see that again, but I feel like, Don, a little bit early on in this game for both sides, a little bit of nerves getting it out of their system here. Some easy shots not falling.
Yeah, that's
for
true.
both sides.
Well, that's a nice look.
Ball on the ground, ripped away there by Lucci DeLeon. And Don, we've seen them go down to Ecker a couple times, and her spin and release shot there, lethal. Hasn't found her mark yet, but that, again, she's got a lot of space down there.
Yeah, not just that, but I think, Franny DeLeon loses a little bit of height on her, and we haven't really seen her put her arms straight up or try to defend it. And I think if you're going to do that, you're probably going to see a lot more happen. There's a look here at the rebound and covering up, trying to see if she can get out of there. Nice behind the back to get herself out of trouble.
That ball restarted now.
You can hear the Stillwater bench. D up, D up, D up. Oh, nice find.
And that one doesn't fall for Sanoa. Emanuela Sanoa, senior, checked in. She's a big paint presence.
It's one of those opposite hand shots that always throw me off.
Nice little floater there by Lee Buckhalton.
Ponies are on the board.
And Don, we're going to see that a lot from her as well. She is crazy athletic, and she's not afraid to drive against anybody.
Really double teaming, but that's leaving openings.
That shot doesn't fall there for 0-2. And now we've seen it, Don. Stillwater going for the double and triple teams. Obviously, that's effective if Eastridge can't find the open person.
Right.
But can be risky against a team that knows how to score.
Very much so.
I do not know how that one went in. Ani Pepper.
It looks like that's kind of her. She looks very comfortable with that shot. She's tried that earlier. Put one really high up the glass.
Easy lay in there for Vienna Murray.
Really good job because she was rushed.
Yeah, that long stretch pass, it actually missed 0-2 and it went right to Murray. And again, there are going to be those openings if Stillwater is committing to having defenders, right on the inbound. We'll get a whistle there.
Now they're going to start calling some body. Maybe they're trying to rein that in. As good as the defense has been, I suppose that's one of those things. Lucci De Leon is out. Subbing in number 55. Eileen Pepper, I think is what I heard. We're trying to make sure we get the names right.
Corner shot there. Doesn't fall for Franny De Leon.
Great box out down low by number 34.
Murray now with it. Defended by Ailey Pepper. Down low, Murray. Short shot. No good, but that's going to go off of Franny De Leon.
Boy, you see Murray just is able to get her look. She's got that height and very nice shot. She's had some really nice looks right at the basket. Now they're going to feed her down low.
And look at the red jerseys just flocked to anybody that's been down in the paint.
Yeah, kind of a mixed man and zone defense going on maybe with all the double teaming.
That fouls on Lee Buckhalton, who almost had a steal going the other way. Again, she's been reading that all night.
Take a look at that again.
Tried to get the tie up. That ball's still in and out of bounds now.
Meanwhile, really nice tip by Belle Gray there. She tried to tip it back in court. It was able to keep the body control. Just didn't have any teammates there to collect it. Side out to Stillwater.
Ailey Pepper now with it, bringing it up against Sykard. Good handles there by Franny De Leon.
Yep, showing the crossover.
Buckhalton for three, no good. Almost rebounded there by number 44, Robin Thury. Brielle Gray now bringing it up for the Raptors. Sonowo.
Oh, hesitant.
Yeah. They got her to think about it, I think.
Oh, that goes off Murray's hands.
Ani Pepper going the other way.
Scoop. That's her shot. There it is.
She's not going to hesitate on that shot.
4 points.
Ponies have a lead now, 6-5. 11:25 left here in this first half.
First lead of the game, right?
Yeah, they've been down the whole time.
Nice pick by Murray, but runs into two Ponies. Pepper on Pepper.
That tight defense up top is looking like it's paying off so far, Don.
Yeah, and Eiley has the nice left-handed scoop. We've seen Ani's right-handed scoop. That's 2 scoops of Pepper.
And there's Buckhalton again in on it. Again, I mean, we've seen this all season, Don, but these Pony defenders so tenacious getting into the passing lanes, and it's really paid off. And as we said, yes, with that kind of aggressive defense, if you miss it, someone's going to be open for the other team, unfortunately.
Yep.
But if you can make the team scramble, and we've seen some errant passes for Eastridge, so it looks like it's working for Coach Pepper as of right now. That ball down low. Ecker turning shoot. Didn't get it. Clower.
Ooh.
Gets it to Murray. Long two. Good for Vienna Murray.
It's got 4 of the 7 points for Eastridge.
And Eastridge is really going to need her to heat up.
Another crossover by De Leon.
Ani Pepper now wants to go right.
There it is.
And it goes in. She's pumped.
She's pumped up.
Ani Pepper going to the line for the and one. She averages 19 a game for the Ponies. Easily one of their best scorers.
First foul on Clower.
Rebound coming back out to Eiley Pepper. Can't find the shot there. Body's on the ground.
Oh,
they
saves
keep it in. Great effort there by the Ponies. Ani Pepper now coming away with it and gets stripped there by Lainey Holmes. Holmes has done that a couple times, and then...
Oh, Eiley gets the reach.
Yeah, Eiley's going to reach and get the foul there.
Fouls on 55, Eiley Pepper.
Here's another look at that. Just coming in to drive. The pressure by Murray, I think,
Yeah,
leads to the turnover.
just lost the handle there.
Oh, quick pass.
Sykard for three, leaves it short. Clower comes down with it. Murray, easy bucket though.
Murray with 6 points. She averages 17, just over 17 a game.
A little bit of a press there by the Raptors. Now Franny De Leon driving to her right. Short jumper, doesn't fall, but gets her own rebound. That three short for Lucci De Leon.
Oh,
Good backtracking there from Lucci De Leon.
might have reached in on Haley Sicard, but able to get the ball, then loses it.
Yeah, Franny De Leon.
Oh, they're going to get a little bit of a hold there on Ani Pepper.
Yeah,
Probably more of a grab. I think she actually pushed her, to be honest.
Yeah, and that last little play there looked like Franny De Leon was off and running. I think she just lost the handle on
Yep,
it.
just lost it. Just mishandled a little bit. And that was enough to turn over. Oh, nice look again.
That's going to be a shooting foul against the Ponies. That'll put Amelia Ecker to the line.
Fouls on 4, Franny De Leon, 5th.
Foul on Franny De Leon. Ecker at the line. And Don, we're going to see her in that paint area, especially on those set plays when they put the ball back in. She converts the first one.
Number 12, Gina Otu in for Eastridge.
9 minutes left here in this first half. Still plenty of ball game left for you folks to go out and call Papa John's at Stillwater to pick up a hot pizza as you watch the rest of this game on VAC TV with Don and I here as Lee Buckhalton comes away with the rebound there. Ecker goes 1 for 2 at the line.
If you get one, don't be afraid to bring a slice by.
Yeah.
Little post-game snack. Oh,
Buckhalton goes down hard, tried to split the D. She's down.
she okay? She's slow to move, but is moving still. Meanwhile, Eastridge throws up the shot. Now we're going to get a timeout here as Buckhalton just is coming off the court. She's walking limberly here. I think we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more action. 8:45. Game tied at 10.
Baseline drive doesn't work. Ani Pepper brings it up for 3, high shot. Rebounded there by Eastridge.
Nice grab and shot there. Good defense there. Tried to find Amelia Ecker down low, but 2 Ponies are in the way. We keep seeing 2 Ponies surrounding the Raptor shooters.
And you saw that, Don, where they didn't foul her, but they got in the way where she was going to run out of real estate. You know.
Oh, look at that. Such a nice handoff there.
Eiley Pepper for 3. Can't
over
connect.
to the right. Good rebound, but what are we going to have here?
Now, Don, are you surprised that Addie Bergstead, number 14 there, when she got that under, shovel pass, so to speak, she ended up putting it back.
You see right there, she passed it back. I don't think that De Leon was expecting to get that back. That was a gift. You don't have to re-gift it. Just open it. Let's go.
Now I understand because Eiley Pepper did have an open 3, but 0-2 now driving. Double team out on her.
Oh, good defense there by Pepper.
Pepper forcing another steal. Can Eiley Pepper track that down? She can. Lethal spin move there.
Ani with that same bucket. That gives her 8.
I find it interesting. I think she does shoot left-handed, but wants to go to the right side of the basket.
Probably had to develop that, I think, because people would try to go after that left-hand shot. That right-hand scoop's pretty effective, though.
Ecker.
Nice adjustment to use the backboard there.
Again, and she's got a pretty big height advantage over Ani Pepper there.
Yeah, you can see that. Taking advantage of it, too. Ooh.
Good hesitation there by Eiley Pepper. And I would, Don, I would say that Eastridge has the height advantage in pretty much their whole lineup, I feel like, over
It looks
Stillwater.
that way. It sure does. Just look at the court.
But it just hasn't necessarily equated to points yet. 0-2 for 3. That one stays up, and that's going to go out of bounds. Last touching off of Lucci De Leon.
Boy,
again,
Murray almost went over the back to tap that off of
Right.
the Pony. That was a savvy play.
But, Don, you see them defending the legs of Ecker and Murray down low, and even Laney Holmes. They're making it hard for their, yes, they've got the height, but they're making every shot, very contested, not giving them space to move. And I don't care how tall you are. As Taylor Clower buries that one.
Her second 3. 14-13. Pony's still up with the ball.
Buck Halton back in. Backdoor find to Thury. Thury's pass gets taken. Almost got it back, but Clower, easy bucket here potentially. And misses it. Good. I was going to say back checking there by.
Wow. Oh, she landed out of bounds, but they didn't catch it. But that's okay. Went to Stillwater, so ball don't lie.
Ani Pepper. Things are a little frantic right now, Don.
Trying to find Buck Halton, who is on the court. She's back. She left the game slowly.
Yeah, good to see her back and running. 0-2, down to Ecker. Back to 0-2. Loses a handle on it. Ball on the ground. Pepper dives in, and we're going to get a jump ball.
Well, 2 players going to the ground. Hate to see that, really.
Yeah, so many things can go wrong, I feel like, with that kind of play. We'll see the replay here.
I think Buckhalter might have got a finger on it, but mishandled by 0-2 on the way in, as you said. And then going to the ground with Pepper. Pepper's been all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, people want to talk about Ani Pepper's offensive abilities. We see it in a ton tonight. As Sanoa drives, can't get that to go, rebounded by Thury. But Ani Pepper has been in on the play, both ends of the floor defensively, Don.
Yes.
Buck Halton backing down her defender, loses her, and that one just stays and hits the rim.
Nice idea with the turnaround. Went the opposite way. Defender wasn't ready for it.
Like I said, good to see Buck Halton back in. She's such a key part for Coach Pepper's offense. 0-2 goes down real hard. She gets up gingerly.
Kind of looked like she was trying to split 2 defensive tacklers there in a football-type move. You can see her drive here, and she kind of goes airborne. Might have tripped over Ani's leg. Nothing purposeful, but Pony's trying to play strong defensively.
Holmes with it, gets back to 0-2.
She's moving fine, so she's okay. Just rattled for a second there, hitting the ground. Nice find.
Good find there to find Sanoa cutting back door. And that's what Eastridge can do with their height. And just good ball placement there by 0-2.
Eastridge takes the lead again. 0-2 gets the reach in, doesn't like it.
Don, as good of a finish as that was for Sanoa, what a great pass that threaded the needle, I felt, from our perspective.
Oh, yeah. Great pass, and, once she gets it, she's able to quickly turn and burn and get those 2 points on the board.
Franny De Leon playing against Gray. Buck Halton now back up to Ani Pepper. Trying to get to her favorite spot. Double teamed though. Throws it away. Franny De Leon not in the right position to get that pass. But
she reached for it, but I think she thought maybe it was tipped by one of the Raptors, so she did not go all out for it. They're calling for a deep shot here.
Deanna Murray now gets it off to the corner for Sykard.
They kind of called this play for her, it looked like.
Gray open for three momentarily. Deanna Murray, short floater, hasn't found it yet tonight. Snow, high pass, collected by Holmes.
You see good movement here by the Raptors. See baseline cuts happening repeatedly.
Murray, spin, shoot, no good again. Rebounded there by Bergstad.
I think Murray got the shot she wanted, so she can't be mad about that.
Buck Halton going all the way. Bergstad fighting to get out of it, looking for some help. Corner three, Ani Pepper, too strong. Falls right to Buck Halton. Good feed though, back door. That's Lucci De Leon. Easy bucket for her.
First bucket of the game for her as well.
Good find from Buck Halton.
3 minutes, just over 3 minutes left in this first half.
Gray for three. No good there. Falls right to Sykard. Ripped away, and that's going to be a jump ball.
Oh, that's a really nice forced jump ball there.
That's Addie Bergstad.
By Bergstad. And possession arrow is for Stillwater, so they'll get the ball.
Buck Halton's got to get this ball in. Bergstad will leave it for Lucci De Leon.
Gets the ball after earning it.
Has some space.
Oh, finds Bergstad in a great spot, but she wasn't quite ready for it. Now we have two players on the ground.
Looks like it went out on the baseline off of Sonoo. So that'll stay with the Ponies. Got some subs coming back in.
I think Sonoo was on the ground out of bounds, so as soon as the ball touched her, the ball was out. 16-15 Ponies.
High pass out to Ani Pepper. Buck Halton wanted to drive baseline. It closed down pretty quickly there. Baseline drive here for the Ponies, pulling it back out.
Throwing it to midcourt-ish.
Buck Halton, 5 to shoot. Short jumper, no good. Rebounded there by Murray. 0-2. Double teamed, up to Murray now.
Oh, quick find, quick shot. That's beautiful. Number 12 gets her first bucket of the game.
It's Jada 0-2.
East Ridge takes the lead.
That's that ball movement we were talking about where, again, Don, they like to get the ball in the paint area right here, but they have a person cutting also, so it has options, and we've seen it work a couple times for the Raptors' favor.
Oh, nice find there, but Murray got her hand in there to mess up Bergstad's attempt.
Now, Don, they've gone to, recently it's been Bergstad down there. They've gone low to her, but pass has been hard for her to collect in. The pass has just been at her ankles, which is, tough for anybody.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they tweak that a little bit. O2, playing point. They go to Ecker. Ecker can't find it. O2 comes down with it.
Said hands up, doesn't call a foul.
Kept in somehow by Ecker. Ball now going the other way.
That went off Pepper's back to the other Pepper. There's her shot. Gets bodied potentially by Clower.
Also the Raptors, number 4, Taylor Clower.
That's her second.
Ani Pepper shoots.
We'll see Ani Pepper drive to her right. That's exactly where she wants. She knows she's either going to get that or she's going to get fouled. Go to the line here. Can't
First
connect
one.
on the first.
Second shot can tie it. 1:21 left in this half. Had a pretty good game back and forth.
Now, Don, are you surprised with these two high-powered teams that it's only 16-17?
The score seems a bit low, yeah, and really I think Stillwater's played a stronger game, but yet they're losing. I think the key has been those 2 3-pointers.
And a lot of the shots, just for both sides, a lot of the short shots just not falling right now, which I'm sure will fall in the second half.
Yeah,
But
it seems like Eastridge getting more second chance buckets with that down low driving, rebounding action that you see.
that one almost taken there by Luci De Leon. Sykard calls her own number.
In and out. That was halfway down.
Ani Pepper, full head of steam, can turn on a dime.
Heading to her corner.
And again, oh, and they're going to call it travel.
Well, that's unexpected.
I was just about to comment.
Here's to take a look at this.
1, 2. Ooh. I don't know. But I'm not the ref.
Nope.
So Ecker gets it.
Ooh, that
Oh, that bounced off of Vienna Murray's, looks like knee.
yeah, went right out of bounds.
I don't know if she was maybe hoping for a higher pass. I mean, obviously, pass could have been higher than that, but caught her and out. But Don, I was going to say, I know that was a travel on Pepper on that last possession, but it just goes to show you when she wants to get to her spot, she does not care how many defenders there are.
No, there's a spot and she's going there. Like right there, she went out to get to her spot and gets the foul. So the and one coming here.
Ani Pepper up to 10 points right now, hoping to convert a 3-point play.
Sykar gets on the board with the foul. No buckets yet for her, but collects the Pepper going to shoot. Extend the lead. No, misses the first.
Free throws have not been friendly to the Ponies tonight.
This is the and one. 20 seconds left as we're heading down here to a break.
That down low to Ecker. Murray for 3, leaves it well short.
Holmes might have been able to get to that and knock it off one of the Ponies. Before we break at half, I want to make sure give credit to our director, Chris Stoltzman, assistant director, Jordan Simpkins, cameraman Brett Wong, and Jeremy Obi Kwelu, bringing you the great footage here that you've been watching.
Ani Pepper
Ends the half with one of those trademark shots.
goes to her spot, has a shot, puts it up, no go. But the Ponies go into the half 18-17, and before we send it to break, John, just a little bit of that game. I mean, again, the score really doesn't feel indicative of how talented these two teams are. But again, some of those shots just not falling. I fully expect to see those shots go in next half. But like I said, it's still anybody's game. And, you know, for me, I think Eastridge is probably going to want to figure out a good way to stop Ani Pepper driving that way and not foul her.
I mean, it's a 1-point game, so I think, you know, they're going to recollect themselves. You're going to call Papa John's of Stillwater and order your pizza, and you're going to join us in the second half to see how this ends.
And then on Stillwater's end, I think they got to figure out that backdoor cut that Eastridge has been doing quite a few times. So we'll see how the coaches change their game plans heading into the half. We'll take a break here on VAC TV. Thanks for joining us tonight. And we'll be back for the second half action here shortly.
Well, it looks like John's trying to make dinner again.
Got the ketchup and mustard?
Yep,
Got the relish?
yep,
Hot dogs and buns?
yep. Got the charcoal?
Uh-oh. We're out of charcoal.
What? Well then, what are we gonna eat?
Don't worry, I got you covered.
Hello.
Wow, that was quick.
Yep, thank you very much.
Thank you, have a good night.
You too.
Hey guys, Papa John's.
Nice.
Oh, yummy. How'd you know?
I always do.
Support from local community sponsorships make a lot of our programming possible, including our popular coverage of Stillwater Pony sports, academic and arts school programming, as well as local community events. Support local community organizations and their events by sponsoring our coverage or by donating at our website, vactv.org. Preserve those local events that last a lifetime. Visit the VacTV store on your computer or mobile device to purchase school programs and community events. DVD, Blu-ray, and digital downloads are available. Make it easy and search for your program that you wish to purchase. Buying is convenient with multiple options at your disposal while checking out. Visit vactv.org/store today.
Community ed serves a great purpose in our community and helps keep families connected.
Community education has something for everyone.
I really love watching the kids improve.
You can do it! Nice job!
Come and see us at Community Ed for a good time for kids and families.
My name is Stephen Gordy, and I'm the building principal at Lake Elmo Elementary School. The school actually opened here over 100 years ago. Part of what really makes Lake Elmo strong is the community involvement that we get. And again, if you look at research around elementary schools and you start to measure what makes a healthy elementary school, that community involvement, specifically parents and guardians who are heavily involved, is really a strong sign of a really robust program. And we're very fortunate to have that kind of support, and our immersion program reflects that as well. So we're in our second year of the development of our immersion program. Our goal is to have K all the way through 5th grade. We have a large Hispanic population in the area, and our goal is to see 1/3 to 1/2 of our students be native Spanish speakers. Again, going back to that learning about as you learn among, when you have native Spanish speakers and English speakers, that learning is accelerated. We also are the cluster site for medically complex students. Many of them come to school in wheelchair, walker, other assisted devices. That integration into our program also creates compassion and empathy among our students, and those are life skills that kids have a chance to develop. When we talk about the strengths of Lake Elmo, the word community always comes up. And really what we're talking about is the connections, right? And those connections center around relationships, student to student, student to teacher, home to school. That's when you start to feel that sense of community. And we take great pride in the relationships that we develop.
Hello everybody and welcome back here to Stillwater Area High School on VacTV. I'm Pete Winslow. Along with me is Don Ackerman here as we have just a few minutes before the second half starts, watching some Young kids
Future
play some-
Ponies.
Yeah, Future Ponies play the Lightning. At least I think it's Lightning. But at the half, the Ponies lead 18-17 over Eastridge, Don, and what a good first half. Again, a lot of shots weren't falling like we thought they would. But at the same time, felt like the Ponies' defense was pretty good, forcing turnovers. And obviously, we saw a lot of Ani Pepper. She has 10 points right now. And
we'll take a look at some of those points right here.
Yeah, we've got her on this replay here. She really likes to go right. Actually, this is Lee Buckholton now. Nice floater there. Ponies are going to need more from her in the second half if they want to pull away. Ani Pepper getting to her spot. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. I think she's done that 3 or 4 times. Eiley Pepper getting it to Ani now. Again, she knows that she's going to get that spot and it's going to go off the glass the way she wants, or she's going to get fouled, Don.
Yeah, and Bergstedt sets a really nice pick there, which is easy to overlook, but led to 2 of Pepper's 10 first-half points.
Buckholton, nice feed there. That was a nice feed to Lucci De Leon.
And that's her that's her only bucket of the first half. And there another.
That was the and one there.
And one attempt, right?
And Don, those drives that she's doing is not on, short players. They got a lot of tall players on Eastridge.
Yeah, they look like they're taller than the Ponies, and you've seen that on the offensive rebounding side, but not really anywhere else.
We've also got some highlights from the Raptors tonight. Again, they're only down 1. Deanna Murray has 6 points tonight.
There's a good look for her, a deep 2.
And again, she hasn't quite clicked yet, even though she's got 6 points tonight, but her bread and butter is those short shots there. Taylor Clower has clicked, though, from beyond the arc.
She's got 2 threes that have really, that's those quick passes like that have really paid off.
Yeah, that was Emanuela Sanoa cutting. 0-2 there, backdoor cut as well. And again, the Ponies have played an aggressive style defense, which leaves those backdoor openings, players can leak through those. So we'll see if they change anything or if you just keep working on what's been working. But Don, you've got a couple stats here before we get going.
Oh yeah, six of the Eastridge players have scored. You saw it there. Clower with 2 threes for 6 points. Sicard has a foul, has not scored. Atu had 2 points. You see Murray with the 6, Sonono with 2, and Ecker had 1. They did try to feed number 40 a lot. Stillwater with their 18 points. You got 10 from Pepper. You got 4 from her sister, Eiley Pepper, and then 2 from DeLeon, and then 2 from Buckhalter. So very distributed. 5 Ponies have scored, or 4 Ponies have scored, and 5 Eastridge players have scored. So I think we expected to see a little bit more in the scoring point of view. 18-17, they averaged 57 points. So I guess they're just keeping each of that defense is really affecting both squads.
Yeah, and you said only 1 point for number 40, Amelia Ecker. She's one of their tallest players here playing the 5. So we'll see if she heats up for Eastridge. That ball on the ground. Lucci De Leon gets it to Buckholton.
Oh, tried to find Bergstedt down low, missed her.
Feels like we've had a lot of, I don't want to say 50-50 balls on the floor, but just a lot of players diving for things and putting the body on the line. Oh, Buckholton almost stole that one. As I say it again, poked away.
Whoa.
Oh, Lucci De Leon.
Oh, De Leon not happy. Not happy at all. Atu offered to help her up, and she slapped her hand away.
Yeah, we'll see here.
There's Buckholton, and then see the push there.
Looks like a little bit of a hip check there.
Might have been.
From 0-2.
I mean, competing until the whistle, right?
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I offered you a hand up, but De Leon said, no, thank you.
Ecker pestered. They get it out to Clower. Clower for 3. No good there. Rebounded by Murray. Players down, though.
Are they going to call that on Bergstedt, maybe? She ended up on the ground. Nope.
Calls on the Ponies, number 33, Lucci De Leon.
That's Lucci De Leon. Yeah, ends up pulling down, or attempting to pull down Murray there.
First foul. We're going to do some tucking. What's going on? We're doing some kind of check here. Murray coming to table. I think we might have a cut. Asking to get a little rep. An official timeout here.
I think Eastridge coach Ashley Ellis-Milon noticed that and asked for the referee timeout there. Murray looking like she's all good. Till they
checking to see if there's blood on her leg, maybe, where she dripped on herself. Yep, they wiped that up. That blood foul, I think, put into eternal rules thanks to Magic Johnson.
Clower leaves that one short. Good take
nice.
there by Lucci De Leon. She's driving. Blocked from behind by Ecker.
Yeah, unfortunately, that when you go into the trees, you hit a branch sometimes.
Yeah, and again, that's one of Ecker's main things that she does.
Great job defensively by Ecker, too.
Yeah, especially not to foul De Leon from behind. It looks like they stepped out on the baseline there.
Yeah, I think Clower with those 2 threes has been lethal. Probably want to see her shoot that maybe. I think she has the confidence. Her stroke is certainly clean from deep. Oh, Buck Halton does a nice job repositioning. Pepper heading to her corner.
Ball on the ground again.
She's on her knees. We're seeing all kinds of activity in the second half here. Players are feel like we need to get some Swiffer pants on them and just let them clean the floor because they are all over the place.
Right, timeout on the floor, which means we'll take a break here on VAC TV. Don't go anywhere.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Welcome back out of that timeout, ladies and gentlemen. 16:25 left here in the game. 18-17 still in favor of the Ponies here.
No scoring in the second half yet, but plenty of action on the floor, literally on the floor.
Yeah, right. Players putting their bodies on the line. Still lots of basketball left. Still lots of time to call Papa John's of Stillwater. Get a hot pizza for the rest of this game here on VAC TV. This one taken by the Ponies. Franny De Leon coming away with it. Finds Lucci De Leon. Good handoff there. And 0-2 picks up the foul. Wasn't quite sure which way the ref was going to go on that one.
Yeah, Buck Halton did come in with some speed, but the key is, did Atu get those feet set?
And what a great play to spring Buck Halton through the gap here. We'll see Lucci De Leon hand it off.
You can see she is moving.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked like 0-2 wasn't set.
To be fair, I'd backpedal too, knowing Buck Halton's coming at
right.
me.
Ani Pepper going to the line.
Yeah, Murray says that was not a foul on me.
Fouls on 22, Vienna Murray.
But the referee disagrees.
It's Murray's first. Ani Pepper having a hard time at the free throw line. Feels like most of her shots have gone off the back of the rim, Don.
Right.
In for Eastridge.
Still scoreless in the second half.
Ani Pepper, I think, could probably have 4 or 5 more points if she made some of those free throws. That one taken away by Buck Halton, though. Again, this Pony defense causing problems for Eastridge.
Doing some crossover, using her offhand to test where the opponent is.
Oh, and I thought that was maybe sort of a prayer of a shot put up, but she knew what she was doing. Lee Buck Halton off the glass and in for her 4th points of the night. Matching
what she scored in the first half.
Clower goes low.
Oh, ball goes off.
Yeah, Sano couldn't catch that one cleanly. Ani Pepper.
Had to rush it because Sonono was coming.
That's going to be a foul.
They didn't wait for Pepper to go up, so Pepper gets fouled. Not a shooting foul, though. There's a good look, by the way. I love those jerseys. I love the little racing stripe. I mean, you are the ponies. I love the idea of the racing ponies.
Yeah, the checkered pattern looks real nice from the sides here.
Yep. I like that. Eastridge has that nice block of black at the top of their shoulders, too.
Franny De Leon with the fadeaway short jumper there. Her first points of the night, 22-17, and that one taken away by Ani Pepper. Obviously going to go out there.
So Stillwater outscoring Eastridge 4-0 early in this second half.
0-2. Now to Clower.
Stillwater bench encouraging their players on the floor.
Murray
Nice.
driving, can't get it. Looks like she gets her own rebound, ball on the ground. Lucci De Leon comes away with it, gets it to Ani Pepper. She's on a foot race right now. She's going to go up and get fouled.
And she knew she was going to get fouled, and Atu basically baited into it.
I was going to say, Don, when you're on a foot race right that with people, do you think that, you know, it is a smart move to maybe hold up right before you get to the hoop? But, I mean, Ani Pepper knows that she's going to get fouled, I suppose. So that does play into it as well. She makes the first one.
Yeah, I mean, you know, for me, I'm a big Lynx fan, and the way Lindsay Whalen would change her speed coming down the court. When you're going full speed, I can try to keep up with you at full speed. There, another sinks the second one to extend the lead at 24-17. But when you do that stop and go, defensively, it's so hard to cover. And it's a lot easier to foul, right? Because someone might reach out.
That shot no good for Clower.
So I'm with you. I think that going full speed and just asking the other player to go full speed, I mean, it creates a dramatic collision perhaps under the hoop, but offensively you're better off, I think, adjusting. Even if just faking you're going to adjust, that's enough to throw off the defender. Give yourself a nice, easier shot.
Eiley Pepper now with it to Ani Pepper. And we've seen all night, Don, Ani Pepper has one speed, and that's downhill running.
Heads to her spot, too, that little corner for the right scoop. And Eiley comes out and slows down. That's Eiley's second, first of the second half.
Cloward inbound this one for the Raptors. 0-2 now with it. And you know, Don, with Eiley Pepper getting her second reach-in foul, I sometimes don't mind that because she's been a really good defender and she wants to disrupt the flow of that offensive game for Eastridge. That ball down to Murray, that off the mark.
Murray with a real quick shot there. It definitely caught the Ponies off guard.
Again, I think, you know, that's Murray's bread and butter, that area, but I feel like she's rushing it and she's maybe not comfortable, you know, planting her feet or getting those shots off. So I think it's been very difficult for her. Like I said, she's at least tied with the team lead right now with 6. But when I've called her games earlier this season, you know, she doesn't have a lot of space tonight so far, and I think that's been affecting her shot.
Yeah, in the game now, number 44, Robin Thury, outcoming number 14, Addie Bergstead, after she got the moving pick. Oh, there we go. If you're enjoying this game, make sure you check back and check out Stillwater when they head to Forest Lake on February 21st, Friday. That'll be the last game of the regular season. There you see some pushing. Buck Halton recovers pretty well.
I didn't think she was going to be able to corral that as well as she did.
Nope, Pepper showing us the 3 range.
Big 3 there for Ani Pepper, making it a 10-point game right now. And what led to that, Don, as you were talking about the next game, was the Ponies played really good defense on the baseline and forced a turnover, a throwaway, and that's what led to that. As we get a timeout on the floor here, we'll take a quick timeout here on VAC TV. Don't go anywhere.
One scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my
You
inside.
mute us in these, right?
When the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
I'm relying on luck, but who knows if it'll be on my side.
When it comes to disasters and emergencies, it's not a matter of if, but when. Take control. 1. Assess your needs. 2. Make a plan. 3. Engage your support network. Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Welcome back out of that timeout, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here as O2 is going to inbound the ball for Eastridge. But Don, you pointed this out to me. Eastridge is still yet to score in this second half.
They have not. They've been outscored. Now it's a 10-point deficit. It was a 1 point at half, so a 9-0 run as Stillwater gets the steal here. What do you attribute that differential to, Pete?
I mean, this Pony defense is giving fits to the Eastridge players. Easy lay-in there by Lee Buckhalton.
Really nice move there.
And I've watched this Eastridge girls team play this season, and they are really good when they get to set up where they want to. And again, that sounds cliche or simple, but really it is. And this Ponies team, again, another takeaway, their defense is causing this Eastridge team to play sloppy.
Yeah, Theory running down the court full speed's not great job there. She's got to kick that, I think, to a guard, right, and go set up. She's got that down low size and height that she wants to use. We're seeing some substitutions here as Eastridge wants to change this 12-point deficit into something different.
Oh, good move there. Buckhalton baited the giveaway, but couldn't get that to fall. But like I said, Don, it's this defense. They're not letting Eastridge set up their offensive shape, and they're not letting their shooters get to, high percentage looks.
No, and here they're just cutting off passes and getting in the way, and it seems like somehow there's always 2 ponies around each Raptor. And I know they're not outnumbering them on the court. It's 5-on-5. But it sure looks like it's 6-on-5, almost like maybe we're seeing a constant power play by the Stillwater Ponies against these Eastridge Raptors.
Well, like we said, it can be really dangerous to leave a player, especially as good as some of the shooters are on Eastridge, open. But that doesn't matter if that player's open and the ball doesn't get to him.
Right.
Lucci De Leon collects a hard pass there. Ani Pepper
with her second 3. Now we've seen 2 by each side. 2 by Pepper and 2 by Clower.
Ani Pepper came to play tonight, 18 points, leads all scorers. And again, a lot of ball left on, but we're going to get a whistle here.
Pepper averages 19, so I'm willing to say the over-under on that's the over. I think
she's going to get that one.
She might get that.
But again, Don, I mean, this Eastridge team's still dangerous, but if they keep turning the ball over like this, and this thing can really get out of hand. And Gray now with it.
Calling a play. Actually using her hand to swat away Eiley, who's been really pesky on defense. Getting Murray down low. Nice turn, but no bucket. And De Leon's using her elbows to try to clear some space. Gets a hand up by Ecker.
And again, Don.
Some good sportsmanship there.
Most nights I've seen Deanna Murray take that shot, that goes in almost 9 times out of 10.
For sure.
But not tonight when this defense is playing as well and being as pesky as they are.
Yeah, it seems like Eastridge has had a little bit of space to get their shot off, but it's not dropping.
Lucci De Leon with it.
Lots of hand checking.
Refs have let them play, though, for a lot of it.
Bergstead, nice job setting picks.
Lucci De Leon, baseline, pulls it back out to Ani Pepper. Ani Pepper says, I'll shoot that. No good there. Ball drops right to Franny De Leon. Eiley Pepper. No good there. Ball drops right into Holmes. Vienna Murray now with it.
You can see Murray wants to kind of take this game over with a nice
Step back
bucket
three,
there.
and they needed that in the worst way, Don.
First bucket of the second half. That's a 3.
Vienna Murray, a big answer there. 12-point lead for the Ponies, under 10 minutes left here. Lucci De Leon, ball to the corner to Eiley Pepper. That one almost an errant pass. Double team up at the top.
Oh, they're making them go out pretty far. Pepper tried to track down the ball, but ends up collecting the foul, being overly aggressive. Pepper's been everywhere, so no surprise to see that happening.
And you know, Don, I know it's a 12-point game, which again, sounds like a lot in theory, not very much when it's two of the best teams in the conference, but I also feel like things are getting a little chippy. Just, you know, you see the fouls and the extra grabbing, and I just feel like tensions could maybe rise to a...
For sure, I think it's that the defense has been pretty solid from the get-go. You're seeing lots of hand checking.
Another forced turnover. I mean,
we had a lot of players hitting the floor a second ago. Look at this. There are 2 players just hounding Pepper, and Stillwater takes the timeout.
It's a smart timeout there by Coach Pepper.
Avoid that turnover.
Well,
not getting across the midcourt line.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take another one here on VAC TV. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back out of that timeout, folks. 9 minutes, 11 seconds left here on the clock here at Stillwater Area High School, taking on the visiting East Ridge Raptors. 32-20 right now. Don, this is great move there by Buck Halton. Great setup.
3 buckets in the second half. It was a 1-point lead at half, and now it's 14, sorry. They've gained 13 points in this second half.
Flower gets it out to 0-2. They go down to Ecker. And immediately tied up by 3 Ponies there, Don.
I think 3 Ponies had their hands on that ball. And it's just amazing because it doesn't really look like they're running that much of a 2-on-1. It looks like they're spaced out 1-on-1, but they are really collapsing when the ball gets sent down low.
And there you just saw 0-2 down for a moment open.
And it's hard, you know. With Ecker moving, it's really hard to get tie up someone who is moving. So you're going to get the reach in, and that's exactly what happened there.
But just to finish my point, Don, I mean, 0-2 was open down the baseline, but if her player can't find her that quick and pull the travel there, can't pull the trigger that fast, that very much nullifies the open player, like we've seen. You can't get it to her, and then that makes sure is that the Ponies, when they converge like that, they really force those tie-ups really well.
I think Murray gets that turnover. After there, we get a tie-up with Murray involved. Oh, we called the timeout before. But Murray gets that turnover because she turned, looking to find her teammate. Can't take a shot because there's 2 Ponies there. Take a quick timeout.
Achieving my goals as an adult was challenging without a high school diploma. With the help of an adult education center, I finished my high school diploma and it changed my life.
This yearbook is a testament to your accomplishments and how they have impacted all of us.
Getting my high school diploma made me feel like I can do anything. Now I can help the kids in my community achieve their dreams.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Welcome back here at the timeout.
Hope you got time to order that Papa John's pizza during that timeout. Probably should have reminded you before to go do that.
even after the game, still time to hit Papa John's of Stillwater up. We thank them for sponsoring us tonight here on VAC TV. Ani Pepper now with the ball. Leaves it off for Luchi De Leon. Pepper driving, double team, and that's going to go out of bounds. And Don, we were briefly talking about this during the break. I feel like one of the points of emphasis for me, going into halftime for the Ponies was to make sure that that backdoor cutter wasn't getting free looks, and I don't think that Eastridge has hit that at all. It even attempted it this half.
Great rebound. Boy, look at the Stillwater Pony bench. They are hyped.
Yeah, Addie Bergstad, Don, she got no points tonight, but That's not the point of what she's been doing tonight. She has been clawing and fighting for those, down low positions like that.
She averages 2.3 points per night, and tonight she's made a big impact by doing what she's doing here. She's getting great job there. She's getting just hounded. I was saying great job there collecting the foul, because she was using her pivots that really well there.
And did you see on that rebound leading to that, Don? She was in a tree of 4 players with the white jerseys, and she came down with it. And like I said, she doesn't have any points tonight, but you don't always need people to put up 18 points like Ani Pepper. Obviously it helps, but you need players that do the dirty work like that. And Ani Pepper forces a jump ball there.
Ecker just laid that out for her to grab. Pepper knows what to do if the ball is going to sit there. She just reaches out and puts a hand on it. That gives Stillwater the ball because of the possession arrow.
Don, obviously the score in the Ponies' favor. Great jumper there. Buck Halton really coming alive. She's got 10 points now, Don.
Yeah, 4 buckets in the second half.
But like I said, I know the score is what it is, 16 points in favor of the Ponies. But what really I think is working for the Ponies is the aggression level tonight. They are playing so much more physical, so much faster, I would say. And I think that's really, that's really been tough for Coach Ellis Milon and these Eastridge Raptors.
They played a stronger game the entire game, but the first half was very back and forth. I think the difference there was the 2 3-pointers by Eastridge. Now Stillwater's had a couple of their own in the second half. And they're getting these loose balls. They just picked up this rebound.
Yeah, that shot doesn't go for Kaya Crowley, who just checked in. That shot does go in, though, for Ani Pepper. 21 points tonight. I don't think she's missed from 3 over in that corner right in front of the bench tonight, Don.
No, they're cheering her on, too. Boy, I tell you, at halftime, I would not have predicted that the score was going to end up like this in the second half. Only 1 bucket by Stillwater in this by Eastridge in the second half.
Now, obviously, if you're Coach Pepper in Stillwater, you got to keep your foot on the gas pedal against a great team. You still respect them quite a bit. And
I mean, they're going to win this conference.
That one poked away there by Murray. Holmes with it. Blocked, though, by Pepper. Great job by Ani Pepper to track back. She's got that speed, that makeup speed, Don, and she goes up and gets the block. Great job by her to not cause the foul as well.
She's been everywhere, and like you said, not collecting the foul is the big key there. Buck Halton, I think, shaken up a little bit on that last play. It seems like...
And remember, she took that hard
landed
hit
on that right arm.
And another steal by the Ponies.
She's rubbing that right shoulder on the bench. Meanwhile, they're doing this weave out top pretty predictably. Pepper drives into 3 Raptors. That's one way to give the other team the ball. It's going to be hard to keep going.
As we look forward here, the next game for Eastridge, they're away at Forest Lake. The same date as that next Pony game was.
Yeah, Forest Lake 13-11, 7-9 in the conference. So if they'll be able to put, if they cannot recover from this 19-point deficit in the next six plus minutes, they'll probably have they're going to have their work cut out. They're going to have a pretty, maybe manageable job taking on Forest Lake to get their minds back before we look at the postseason action.
Murray makes the first one.
She's the only one to score in this second half for Eastridge.
And Don, that's actually not a play I feel like we've seen very much out of her so far, that driving layup to get the foul, to get to the line. I feel like she's settled for a lot of the short jumpers as she completes both.
She seems comfortable doing everything. I've been impressed with her play so far in this game, despite the being down. She just looks like a composed player.
Great two-person passing there between Lucci De Leon and Eiley Pepper.
Eiley's got her hands out. She's ready. The ball comes her way. She's going to back up.
Got a good screen there from Thury, but Pepper couldn't get that one to fall. Oh, I know. I thought she was going to pull the trigger on that.
Crossover, and she was ready. There she misses the ball. It's just not her night. Murray just looks fluid, but it's just not connecting.
I don't think Crowley helped her very much with that high pass, too.
No.
Double team coming.
They're going to come in. She ends up being grabbed.
I believe that was on Clower.
I think Clower came in right defensively, but I think they're trying to rush it a little bit. Maybe they're thinking about the scoreboard a little bit when they're coming in. And now Pepper's up at the... Pepper made 2 foul shots earlier. Has 11 in the second half.
Ani Pepper shoots 1 and 1.
1 and 1 for Ani Pepper. Converts the first. She'll get a second. Buck Halton back in the game as well. I know we've been talking about Ani Pepper all evening, but we must highlight Lee Buck Halton's second half as well.
Josh, been phenomenal. Pays for it too, as she went out earlier with the shoulder and was limping off in the first half as well.
That's right. 0-2 now with it. Crowley down to the corner. That nearly picked off.
Oh,
another travel.
Called the maybe stepping too soon.
That was on Sykard.
Yes, Sykard had 2 threes in the first half. No, I'm sorry, had no points in the first half. She probably needs to take that shot.
That giveaway.
They're going to call a foul. Some of the Stillwater fans behind us called a travel.
So that'll send Murray to the line again. Again, I still think she's the only one that scored for Eastridge this half.
Correct.
Vienna Murray shoots
She has
2
5.
shots.
They had 17 at half, and they're at 22. Oh, and they yelled. And that got some fans questioning that. Pete, what do you think about that? It's a basketball game. You can yell when people shoot foul shots, right?
Yeah, we were talking about that. And a lot of the times in games I've seen, both for boys and girls, the crowd is as quiet as if no one was in the arena. Which
it's quiet as golf, right?
Yeah, just shocking to me because it just doesn't seem like the basketball environment that I know. But I understand. You want to promote good sportsmanship throughout all the conferences and all the teams.
Oh, nice. Fine.
Nice move there by Lucci De Leon.
Buck Halton just waited and fed it to her.
That was a great play, but Lucci De Leon still wasn't open per se. Oh my goodness, what a long towering rainbow 3 for Murray.
Still the only player for Eastridge to score in this second half.
Lucci De Leon gets it to Franny De Leon. Now Buck Halton says, hey, I can shoot threes too.
Apparently.
4 minutes left here. And again, Don, I'm utterly shocked that it's a 20-point deficit right now.
Not expected. Oh.
Shot there for Ecker.
Now two Raptors have scored in the second half. Oh,
that one's thrown away.
But it's going to get across the court.
That's a travel there on Lucci De Leon. Almost got it away to Buck Halton, which would have freed up some space. Also another player I want to talk about, Don. Taylor Clower was a sniper from 3 in the first half, but I don't know if she's even attempted a 3.
I think she tried 1.
Yeah, but Murray, step back, no good. But I was going to say, I'm surprised that she hasn't been worked into the game plan a little bit more.
Good movement down the court. She wasn't ready to shoot, but De Leon passed it back to Pepper.
And also, you could tell that's blocked. Berkstead tried to keep that in, went right to Holmes. And you could tell there when Franny De Leon was in the corner open for more than a couple seconds, she wanted to keep the pace. You know, they want to dictate the tempo here in the last 3 minutes.
Berkstead, nice rebound. That's important. Not scoring a lot of points, but making a big impact.
Like I said, the most important non-scorer on the team right now, I think.
For sure. I love pointing that out. Good job. Now they're starting to maybe eat a little bit of clock here as we come under 3 minutes. There we go. Who gets it? Berkstead goes out and gets that ball.
Jump ball.
Oh, yeah. Chris reminding us we're eating up clock, but you could be eating some pizza if you called Papa John's of Stillwater. Had some pizza last night, and it was delicious.
Berkstead gets that one picked.
46-28.
Ecker down low. Pushes off, gets the foul called. And obviously, you know, this kind of game plays well into the Ponies' hands. They've got so many capable ball carriers, too. I mean, you see how, look at that replay there that Franny De Leon goes down.
Yeah,
I think Berkstead gets the foul there.
Eckert comes in, and they're going to yell. Eckert gets to be the third person to score for the Raptors in this second half.
I was going to say, Don, I mean, anybody on this team for the Ponies on the floor right now, maybe minus Berkstead, is a person you don't mind having the ball playing up around the perimeter, wasting time. All these switch-offs we see between the De Leons and Buck Halton, I mean, and then I didn't even mention Ani Pepper also, can just take the ball whenever she would like. So, collision there, ball on the ground, ripped away, guess who?
Berkstead.
Berkstead, again.
Boy, and I tell you, the one thing, I guess if you look at the kind of score sheet, usually Murray scores about 17 a game, and then Taylor Clower scores about 10. So there is that spread between who's scoring a lot and who's not on Eastridge, and you're seeing that reflected tonight. Meanwhile, I think, did Atu pick up that foul?
It was either her or Ecker.
There it is. It was 0-2, I guess. We were saying Atu.
And honestly, Franny De Leon almost broke out of that. And that would have been a fast break going the other way. Franny De Leon.
Ponies in the 1-1, collecting knees. 2:28 left. Get one shot here.
That one off the rim. Whoa, collected there, though, by Franny De Leon.
Picks up her own shot. Good on her.
I almost didn't recognize who picked it up because she was so fast to get that. Buck Halton gets fouled.
So at 2:18 left, and it does not seem like the Raptors are going to be able to rally here. 18-point lead.
Lee Buck Halton shoots 1-1.
Buck Halton misses that. Rebounded by Ecker. Murray goes to the corner.
Gets the steal. Pepper shows some patience there.
Well, it wasn't on her strong side there, Don.
Correct.
So,
might be a scoreboard reason. She knows where the game's at and knows that a turnover is a big deal here. As we come under 2 minutes. That's her spot. Murray just doesn't know what to say. What am I supposed to do?
What do you do as Murray? I mean, at this point, obviously the score is out of hand. But even defending it, either let her take the easy space or you try to go up and try to foul you or block it.
Nothing you can do.
Pepper good. Okay. 24 points tonight, Don.
24. It's amazing.
Leaves that one well short. Uncharacteristic of all of her other free throws tonight. Murray with it.
You can hear the crowd murmuring. I mean, one thing to keep in mind, too, is she averages 20 points a game, and the Ponies are averaging 57. 58 points. So she's already typically scoring a good chunk of their points and doing it again tonight.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, just in general of this game, Don, I feel like it's been a lower scoring game than both of these teams are used to.
For sure.
But again, that's what happens when you have really good defenses.
Well, I think, to be honest, Stillwater's getting close to their typical. They're typically scoring 57, 58. They're 10 points under. Minute and a half left. Let's see. Pepper shooting 2 shots here.
So 5 as the bench erupts.
Her high for the game. There it is. That is her 1,000th point in varsity history.
Great moment for Ani Pepper, who has been so good, you know, her whole tenure here with Stillwater. Don.
That basketball has just been pulled out of the game. So that's pretty cool. They're going to get her a fresh one.
And you know, Don, those things are awesome, but it probably feels a little bit better knowing that you've pretty much stuck it to one of the best teams in the conference tonight.
Makes the bucket afterwards after that. Yeah, you wonder what was that cheer about? I had to look and say, well, our high of the season's 37, so it's not that. I did not know she was coming up on 1,000.
Murray, no good there. Rebounded by Sykard. Sykard, quick shot.
Nice.
Buries that one. That was a
4th Raptor to score. Oh, that could have been dangerous.
Ecker selling out for it. I appreciate that, honestly. But the Ponies have done a really good job of moving the ball up the floor.
Ponies are maybe going to eat the clock here. As they do that, make sure you eat your clock and get some Papa John's of Stillwater.
That one blocked there by Ecker. Leaves it off for Murray. 38 seconds left.
They're probably in a bit of a hurry to shoot, right? Or maybe not.
Yeah, you want to finish strong no matter what.
As we run out of time here, I want to make sure we thank Director Chris Stoltzman, Assistant Director Jordan Simpkins, Brett Wong, and Jeremy Obikwelu on camera. I'm Don Ackerman. I'm sitting next to Pete Winslow.
Yeah, we are so happy to be here doing games again here for VAC TV.
50 to 31. Unbelievable, right? It was 18 to 17 at half.
Right. That one missed there by Lucia De Leon. That one brought in, though, by Bergstead. Keeps the play alive. And again, Don, we look at the score sheet here. We see Buck Halton's 13 points. We see Ani Pepper's 26
They're just going to run the clock out.
But again, it's a lot of other things that goes in that makes this Stillwater team very
Oh, they
very
just
good.
let her stop and they just let her stop and pick up the ball and dribble again.
Well, it's moot, right?
It was over. I've never seen that. Usually they call it like,
Right.
hey, sorry, you can't. How about that?
The Ponies play at home, play about as good as I've seen them play this season, Don. This might be one of their most complete games. Obviously, they didn't make a lot of the shots early on, but, I mean, you can do that when your defense causes, I don't know if we were keeping track of turnovers, but it felt like a lot of turnovers.
I mean, their biggest win earlier this year was 27 points when they beat Burnsville on January 4th, 75 to 48.
Big three there by
This feels like
Pepper.
look at these look at the work they're doing.
Lee Buck Halton, again, went out a couple times, feeling a little sore for injury, but she came back in, had a heck of a second half. Ani Pepper doesn't miss from that corner in front of her bench. Buck Halton, once again, getting a lot of good stuff. If we cut back now, we can see the congratulations, Annika Pepper, the team.
There you're seeing the back of it. On the front of it, you can see it says, congratulations, Annika Pepper, 1,000 points, Stillwater Girls Basketball 2025. Picture of her laying a shot in using a little scoop action.
And again, Don, players hit milestones like this all the time, but that is such a huge milestone. 1,000 points is a lot of points.
A lot of points.
No matter how you cut it. And again, she's been a leader and a very, very huge component of this team for the last few years.
Boy, and look how happy her teammates are for her. They are hyped.
Right, because again, when she hit that free throw, Don, the bench erupted in a way that I said, that must mean something more than just we're up by,
for sure
20. And as you can see, like you said, hugs all around for Ani Pepper. Congratulations to her. She was incredible tonight as the Ponies pick up a win 50-31 thanks to a ton of great defensive plays, as well as Ani Pepper's 26th point night, and more importantly, her 1,000th career point. I'm Pete Winslow. Along with me is Don Ackerman. Thanks to the crew, like we've said previously. Thanks to Papa John's. And we will see you guys in the next one.